Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to the channel and another superhero video. So today, before I get into all the speculation and breaking down that I normally do on these videos, I just want to give a huge thank you to all my subscribers that have been leaving likes and comments and all the videos that I've done. Your support truly means the world to me, and I could not do these videos without it. So as a special way to say thanks back, I'm going to start doing some giveaways, and what better giveaway to do on a superhero channel than these little pop heroes. And since today is a Superman video, this is what you're going to be getting. So all you have to do to enter is basically be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video, and in the next video I will announce the winner. That lucky winner is then going to message me with where they want this sent. I will put it in a box along with a little handwritten sentiment and send it out. It's super easy to do. Like I just said, all you have to do is be a subscriber and comment on this video. And I do have a bunch of other pops that I'm going to be giving away. So I have a Thor, a Baby Groot, a Deathstroke, and a Batman, which will kind of tell you a little bit more about what videos I'm going to be doing in the future. So, like I said before, this is just my way of thanking you guys so much and giving back to you, the people. Alrighty, so now that I got that out of the way, let's get into the fun stuff. So for those of you who don't know, there have been tons of rumors floating around about who is going to be the main antagonist in the Man of Steel 2 movie. And everything that I've been seeing so far basically points towards two characters. But first, let's discuss some of the people that won't be the main antagonist in the next Man of Steel movie. General Zod, Manchester Black, the Condiment King, Jimmy Olsen, Batman, this guy, Mr. Mixed Pick, Norman Osborn, Spider-Man, any Power Rangers, Howard the Duck, Clock King, and last but not least, Egghead. Phew! So now that we're safe from all of those diabolical options, let's talk about the two people that are actually rumored to be the main villains. And those would be Black Adam and Brainiac. And you can kiss your pop goodbye if you say something about Black Adam not being a Superman villain. But anyway, no, these are not my specific theories or opinions. Basically, it's just what's floating around on the internet at this point, and then I'll talk about who I think is most likely to appear in that movie. So, first off, let's talk Brainiac. Now, if you don't know who Brainiac is, literally just Google Brainiac and 500 trillion articles will come up. But if you're too lazy for that, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Now, depending on how he's portrayed, he's basically a green alien android who travels through the universe, shrinks cities down of different planets, and collects them to study and acquire more knowledge. He's a 12th level intellect, meaning he's smarter than anyone you currently know or ever will know. He can transfer his consciousness, tap into basically anything tech-related, create force fields, manipulate technology, etc., etc. And he's had many run-ins with Superman and the whole Justice League. Now, to be honest, there are tons of rumors about who's going to be playing Brainiac at some point in the DC Extended Universe, but nothing's set in stone. And there's usually nothing set in stone in my videos anyway, so feel free to speculate as much as you want. Now, before I get into my personal thoughts on who's going to be playing the main villain in Man of Steel 2, let's go over the second candidate, and that is Black Adam. So also, if you don't know who Black Adam is, I did a whole video breakdown on him a while back, which I will link below. But basically, Black Adam was given the power of 6 gods by the powerful wizard Shazam. Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury were among those 6. And his original name was actually Teth Adam, but with the powers that he was granted, he adopted the name Mighty Adam. And with great power comes great corruption in most cases, so he eventually turned evil and became Black Adam, and was banished by Shazam to the furthest star in the universe, where he spent 5,000 years flying through the universe to exact his revenge on the wizard who banished him and anyone that stood in his way. He has super strength, super speed, magic powers, basically everything that Captain Marvel or Shazam has, and has had many run-ins with Superman, Shazam, and the whole Justice League as well. So now here's where it gets a little tricky. If you were in the shoes of DC, wouldn't you want to save Brainiac for a major Justice League movie down the road? And wouldn't you also want to save Black Adam for a solo Shazam or Captain Marvel movie? Well, in my humble opinion, yes and yes. You definitely want to have a couple characters in the mix to help fight Brainiac, since when he's connected to his ship, he's basically untouchable and has defeated Superman many times on that ship. But once you get him off the ship, he's a lot weaker and pretty much vulnerable, like Superman exposed to red sun or kryptonite. But on the other end of the spectrum, you also want to have Superman and Shazam team up to fight Black Adam, because if they're doing a Shazam origin story, you know, he doesn't really know his full strength, and by that point Superman will have been Supermaning for a long time. Now, since DC is really setting up Darkseid to be the main villain of the second Justice League movie, I don't think we'll expect to see Brainiac in a Justice League movie for a long time. And since Black Adam is basically Shazam's biggest foe, you kinda have to think he'll want to make his first appearance on the other end of the Shazam movie, leaving one possible explanation. They're scrapping the idea of Man of Steel 2. Nah, I'm kidding. But based on all that, you have to think Brainiac's going to be the main villain for Man of Steel 2. And I think we can even expect to see other members of the Justice League in Man of Steel 2 as well, and we might even get an appearance from Green Lantern. Now, Henry Cavill has been teasing a bunch of stuff with Armie Hammer and about Green Lantern recently, which only leads me to believe that Armie Hammer is going to be our next Hal Jordan. Great casting choice, by the way, if that's actually true. But if DC can learn anything from Marvel, it's that you can totally make a movie great by including more than one character from that extended universe in that specific character's movie. For example, you can call it Man of Steel 2, but have Green Lantern, Cyborg, and possibly another member of the Justice League present to help out with such a great threat. Cyborg's a tech person, Brainiac's a tech person, it could kind of match up that way. And then maybe talk about how Wonder Woman's getting a manicure and Aquaman's drinking a beer somewhere on the beach throwing axes and couldn't be bothered to help out. But within the span of 5 years worth of DC movies, if we can see Darkseid, Black Adam, Brainiac, Deathstroke, another crack at the Joker, Reverse Flash, and even Black Manta, and they actually get the portrayals right, that would be pretty sweet. So I'm definitely leaning towards Brainiac at this point to be the main villain for Man of Steel 2, but on this channel I'm only right like 0.004% of the time, but hey, I'm looking to make it 0.005% of the time, so hopefully this prediction puts me one step closer to achieving that goal. Alright, so now I want to hear from you guys. Who can we expect to see as the main villain of Man of Steel 2? And also, do you think we're going to see appearances from other characters as well? I mean, technically Superman is still dead, but I don't think he's gonna stay dead for long. Unless, plot twist, Superman actually stays dead, Superboy is born, and he heads the Justice League.
And if anything goes wrong, we're blaming Superboy.
What the fuck? Why? You are a smaller version of the man I hate.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen. So again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and leave a comment below for a chance to win this awesome Superman pop. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to click that like button and share with all your friends so they can see as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.